Morning. I'm here a bit earlier than usual today. As I had the chance, I thought I would. So I'm going to talk today about finding your tribe, which is really important because human beings are social animals. We are designed for connection and we work better when we are connected with other human beings. We don't do well in isolation. I'm sure you all know that there are all sorts of stats out there about how people die earlier if they're lonely. So yeah, it is super important to have that connection. So finding your tribe is something that you may not have thought about. You may have already found it without realising it, but our family may not be the tribe that we need to be in. Some of us are lucky, we have very supportive families, others are not so lucky. But either way, it's good to have that wider group, that friendship group that is more your tribe, is the only way I can think of saying it. So what I mean by your tribe is the people who you gel with, who you fit with, you feel connected with. You've often got the same, if not similar interests, not across the board, but there will be a group of people who just see the world in a similar way to you, and you feel right in their presence. And that is your tribe. And because you feel right in their presence, you feel supported by them, they feel supported by you, and you just feel part of that bigger whole, which is that human connection that we are designed for. Now, as we go through life, as I'm sure you know, we do change as people. So it may be that in your younger years, you had a particular tribe of people who you just don't really gel with anymore. And it's maybe that, you need to, well, sometimes we need to drop people altogether from our lives, depending on how things are going. Sometimes it's just about maybe not hanging around with that group as much as you used to, and opening yourself up to new connections, new friendships, and finding people that you do gel with now in the incarnation that you are currently, because, as I say, we change as we go through life. And I can see that in my own life. It's not about falling out with people. Sometimes it's just a natural progression that happens because you find that you're just not spending as much time with people that you used to, and that suits everybody. And then new people will come into your life who you do gel with. And it may be just one person comes along and that opens up a whole new world of connections. Now, I've been talking primarily there about real life connections, but it can happen online as well. It may be that you can't find people in your local area who think the same way as you do, and so you need to look for a group online, and that's fine. We obviously, with the wonders of the internet, we can reach people all around the world and really find our tribe in that way. It's all about being our authentic selves. Rather than trying to fit into a group. I remember back at school, there was the popular group, and I didn't really fit into the popular group of girls. I desperately wanted to, because I wanted to be in that connection and part of that group. But looking back, I can see why, because of the kinds of personalities involved and my personality. So, it was far better for me to hang around with those one or two friends that I had a really close connection with than try to be part of that popular group. And you may have had similar experiences, not necessarily just at school. Sometimes it's at work. You want to be in with the in crowd, but they may not be right for you. So it's, and as we get older, we become more aware of who we really are and what we really want and the people that we want to spend time with. And we also become more confident generally as we get older about standing in our sovereignty and really being ourselves, and letting ourselves be seen as well is a really big thing, because if we let ourselves be seen as our true authentic selves, then we will naturally attract our tribe. Whereas if we put on a mask to try, a metaphorical one I mean, to try and fit in, then, you know, we will be attracting more of the people who are in that masked kind of world, or at least, you know, the one that our mask fits. But if we are truly authentically ourselves, then yes, we might repel certain people, and that's fine, because they're not the people for us. But we will attract the people who are for us, and that is really, really important. So I guess, although I started out by talking about finding your tribe, what I'm really talking about at the heart of it is finding yourself and being yourself, which is something I know I bang on about a lot, but it is so important. And it is something that, you know, was a massive thing for me when I finally stopped. Well, I dropped the mask of trying to fit in at work when I was working in law, started being myself, and, you know, it's great because now I have my tribe, and I know who is my tribe and who will fit in with me and who I will fit in with, rather than trying to fit into a mould that wasn't really me. And that can happen in all walks of life. That just happens to be my experience. You know, it doesn't have to be a work thing. It could be a social thing. So yes, finding your tribe is a really, really powerful thing. It makes a world of difference to how you feel as you navigate your way through life, and doing that in connection with other people rather than just trying to go it alone can make all the difference. So if you haven't found your tribe yet, then I hope you do. I hope this has inspired you to go looking for it, on the basis that you will be true to yourself. So that's all I wanted to say about it today. Thank you as always for watching whenever you are. Have a great day, and I will be back here again next week. So bye for now.